Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing 3 looks using the Morphe X MUA. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing 3 looks with the Manny MUA X Morphe palette. I did already film my intro, but upon looking back on it, it is really blurry, so I'm refilming it. And you guys normally don't get a sneak peek of the looks I do, but this is one of the looks. But this has been one of my favorite palettes go-to since I filmed my original video. And if you missed that one, then I'll have it linked down below and in the cards for you. And I also did a look with this palette with my Jaclyn Hill highlighter review video, and I love that look. So we're gonna get into some really fun looks with this palette, even though it looks pretty neutral, but the formula's bomb. The price is bomb. It's $20. So let's get on into doing these looks. Alright, and then I primed my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. And I don't know what look that I want to do today, but I'm going to start off with grabbing the Boy Next Door. I keep saying the Boy Next Door. It's Boy Next Door, but my brain just wants to say the Boy Next Door. Don't ask me why. Do you guys ever do that? You like know the name of something, but you add something else in there and you're like, I don't know why my brain keeps doing that. But I use this shade primarily in my Jaclyn Hill video, and this is such a pretty shade. Oh my gosh. It is like such a interesting like camel brown shade. I know that sounds like super weird, but it has like this kind of sandy yellow color to it. But I'm just gonna put it right in my crease. And then I haven't bronzed my nose up yet, so I'm just gonna use this brush to do so and kind of blend it in over here in like this brow bone area. This is like the perfect everyday brown color for me. And then I'm gonna take the shade Spellbound, and I'm gonna work on really building and blending this out on my outer corner. I don't know why. It's like, this is a good neutral palette, but it has like unusual neutral shades in there. Like, they're not your everyday brown shades, which is why I think I like this palette so much. And then I'm gonna take Spellbound and run it under the back half of my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take Boy Next Door again and just help blend that deeper shade out. And then I'm just gonna take Spellbound on a regular eyeshadow brush and just focus on building it up on my lid. Now I'm gonna take the shade Cancer, which is that shimmery purple shade, and I'm gonna take it wet, and I'm gonna place this in the front, and then I'm just gonna pat what's left on the brush over this edge, help to blend it in. And I did get a bit of fallout from this shade, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. And then I'm gonna take the shade Scorpio, and I'm gonna run this over the front part of my lower lash line. And I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone with Scorpio. And then I'm gonna take the highlighter in Apollo, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner, and I'm also gonna highlight a little bit up here. Alright, and this is the finished look. I added a little bit of Apollo highlighter on my cheek, mascara, and then the lipstick is Sagittarius from Jeffree Star. And if you're a Sagittarius, let me know in the comments, because your girl is. But I really like how this look turned out. It's a little bit more on the daytime sultry kind of look to it, and I absolutely love it. And of course, you can always change up the lipstick, because honestly, you could do a nude lipstick, you could do mauve. I just wanted to tie in more of the purple on my lids, and I think it brought it out pretty well. But now let's get on to the second look. So this is the second look. I know a lot of these looks are going to be neutral, but they're pretty good for every day, and especially if you want to like change up your everyday look, I think this video is going to be just perfect for you. But let's get on into it. So I'm first going to take the color Fire Witch, And I'm gonna take that and start to buff it into this under brow bone. Oh, do I have glitter on this? I think there's glitter in this brush that I didn't see. Whoopsies. I need to clean my brushes so bad. I am terrible at cleaning my brushes. I mostly clean them off in between uses on the like color switch, this thing, or I have like a old, I don't even know what you would call it, like towel that I used to use in cosmetology school, and I have like 20 of them, but I use them for makeup now. Is anyone else bad at cleaning their brushes? I know my mom is. Mom, if you even use your brushes. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade How, which is the deepest color in this palette. I'm gonna take it on an eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna start packing it in my outer corner. All right, and before we blend this out, I'm gonna take How again, and I'm gonna run it under my lower lash line, leading up to where I put that color. And then I'm gonna take Zaya and How, and I'm gonna mix them together. And with that, I'm gonna use it to blend this shade out just a bit. All right, and then I'm gonna clean this brush off a little bit, and then I'm gonna take the shade Dust Cloud, and with that, I'm gonna help blend out what's over by my brow bone over here. I did get a little harsh of a line, but I don't want to keep blending because then it's gonna blend way too high. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Leo, and I'm taking the shade Wet, and I'm gonna put it all in this open space here. And then I got Fallout with this shade as well, so I'm just gonna flake all of that away. And then I'm gonna go back in with that shade How, and I'm just gonna go and help blend this shimmer out just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go back in with Fire Witch and blend this out, bring back some of that pinky salmon color again. And then I'm gonna take the shade Nova, which is the highlighter, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with that. And then I'm gonna take Fire Witch, that salmon color, and run it in the front of my lower lash line. All right, and this is the second look. Y'all are gonna have to let me know which look is your favorite out of the three. This one is probably my favorite. I really like the way these colors look on me. I feel very like boss woman, take on the day. I'm kind of feeling with this, but the lipstick that I use, I actually mixed two different liquid lipsticks by Jeffree Star together. One is the mystery shade from the mystery boxes, and this one is Can't Relate. I mixed these two together to get this color to try and match this pinky salmon color. And then I also put the highlighter shade Nova on my cheekbones, but I don't know how I'm gonna top this look off because I really like this. Like, this is my perfect everyday feeling confident about myself look that I would do. But now let's get on to the third and final look. All right, let's get into the third and final look. I think I want to try and use all of the colors in this look because I know the last two looks were a little bit more on the neutral side. Let's zoom you guys in, and I'm gonna take the shade Gamnita, that magenta shade. I'm gonna take it on a regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna start packing it on my outer corner and then also in my inner corner. I feel like a halo eye with this look. And then I'm also gonna run that same Gamnita shade under my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take a smaller fluffy brush and Gamnita, and then I'm just gonna blend it out just a bit. All right, I think I got it blended to the way that I want it to, but I'm just gonna wipe off the brush a bit, and I'm gonna take the Fire Witch and I'm gonna blend that in the inner corner and help to blend out that Gamnita shade. And then I'm gonna take the shade Aries and I'm gonna take it on my finger. I don't think I've used any of these shades with my finger yet, but I'm gonna place it all over my eyelid, and I'm gonna kind of blend it up just into my crease, kind of just tapping it. And then now I'm gonna take that same little eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Nova, the highlighter, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this. And then I'm also gonna run it in between that area where there's like no eyeshadow and blend it into Aries. And then I'm gonna go back in with Gamnita and just blend the edges of the shimmers a little bit more. And I haven't highlighted on camera yet, but I'm gonna take that same Nova shade and really build this up. And then I'm gonna take Nova again and highlight my inner corner. All right, and this is the finished final third look. The lipstick that I use is the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle in the shade Sun Snatched. I thought orange would look pretty interesting with this, since this kind of salmon color is picking up like a little hint of orange in there. But I really like how this look turns out. It's very like ethereal in a way. And then like with the highlighter, I feel like glowing. But I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 looks with this palette. Give you guys a couple more ideas on how to use this palette, because $20, good quality, blends really well, pigmented, highlighter's a bomb. What else can you ask for the holidays? Hello? And you can get colorful looks out of this, just not the whole rainbow. But I mean, if you're just getting into color, this is a fantastic palette. If you're looking for a great everyday travel palette, fan-freaking-tastic. I love this palette so much. Let me know which look was your favorite in the comments down below. And if you guys didn't see my original review for this palette, I'll have it linked right over here for you. And then this video would be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here, where you can click on it and subscribe to my channel.